Welcome to Virtual Pulp Press.
The GI War by Ralph G. Martin. If you ever find a copy of it, pick it up. That is if you're interested in World War II. So this captures the experience of basically the lower enlisted men, the draftees and the volunteers who went to go fight the Axis. So soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, their experience through the whole thing. And it's just hard to summarize. It's very fascinating, but it also has some high command level stuff, like at the beginning when it gives you a little prelude when it talks about the lead up to Pearl Harbor, and then the miraculous story of how the USS Yorktown was repaired in record time to go fight at Midway, and actually end the Battle of Midway itself, which is incredible victory. At that point in the war, the Japanese still had the advantage in numbers. They had a limited window of opportunity where they could project their force throughout the South Pacific, and the United States war machine, our factories would not be geared up to the point where we could outproduce them yet. And so the odds were in their favor, and the U.S. Navy won anyway. But beyond that, there's several battles in Europe and the Pacific, land battles that are described in here. And it's basically capturing the experience of the American GI. And that's where that term came from. The term, we still use GI occasionally. I was called GI. I called others GI. The cadences we marched and ran to, often used the term. But it came from this war. It originally meant government issue. So government issue canteen, government issue combat boots, government issue, mess kit. Those all got the GI label. But with American humor being what it is, eventually the servicemen began referring to themselves as that, as they were government issue, as if they were issued along with the tent pegs and the shelter hats. And also, because so many able-bodied American men served during World War II, Strauss and Howe, who developed generational theory, they refer to that generation as not the greatest generation, but as the GI generation. And it really fits. So again, but back to the book. The GI War, Ralph G. Martin, highly recommended if you want to know what it was like for the boots on the ground.
Thanks for watching. Come back to Virtual Pulp Press for more book talk.